Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 291 of A Course in Miracles. And today we have a new question. What is the real world? And the text tells us, the real world is a symbol, like the rest of perception, like the rest of what perception offers. Yet it stands for what is opposite to what you made. Your world is seen through the eyes of fear and brings the witnesses of terror to your mind. The real world cannot be perceived except through eyes of forgiveness. Except through eyes forgiveness blesses. So they see the world where terror is impossible and witnesses to fear cannot be found. The real world holds a counterpart for each unhappy thought reflected in your world, a sure correction for the sights of fear and sounds of battle which your world contains. The real world shows a world seen differently, through quiet eyes and with a mind at peace. Nothing but rest is there. There are no cries of pain and sorrow heard, for nothing there remains outside forgiveness. And the sights are gentle. Only happy sights and sounds can reach the mind that has forgiven itself. What need has such a mind for thoughts of death, attack, and murder? What can it perceive surrounding it but safety, love, and joy? What is there it would choose to be condemned, and what is there that it would judge against? The world it sees arises from a mind at peace with itself. No danger lurks in anything it sees, for it is kind, and only kindness does it look upon. The real world is the symbol that the dream of sin and guilt is over, and God's Son no longer sleeps. His waking eyes perceive the sure reflection of his Father's love, the certain purpose that he is redeemed. The real world signifies the end of time, for its perception makes time purposeless. The Holy Spirit has no need of time when it has served his purpose. Now he waits but that one instant more for God to take his final step, and time has disappeared, taking perception with it as it goes, and leaving but the truth to be itself. That instant is our goal, for it contains the memory of God. And so we look upon a world forgiven. It is he who calls us and comes to take us home, reminding us of our identity, which our forgiveness has restored to us. So the real world is the world we see with forgiveness. The real world is the world of forgiveness and love. It is God's world where we are at peace. It's not where the conflict is. It's that wonderful place of peace. And then the lesson for today, lesson 291, says, "This is a day of stillness and of peace." And the reflection tells us, Christ's vision looks through me today. His sight shows me all things forgiven and at peace, and offers the same vision to the world. And I accept this vision in its name, both for myself and for the world as well. What loveliness we look upon today, what holiness we see surrounding us. And it is given us to recognize it is a holiness in which we share. It is the holiness of God himself. And our prayer. Today my mind is quiet to receive the thoughts you offer me, and I accept what comes from you instead of from myself. I do not know the way to you, but you are wholly certain. Father, guide your Son along the quiet path that leads to you. Let my forgiveness be complete, and let the memory of you return to me. So, again, a beautiful message of being one with God, being at peace. And that leads to salvation. Love and forgiveness are strength. Peace is strength. God is love. Thank you so much for joining me today. May God bless you abundantly. And I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Peace be with you.